Tell me how you feel, guys.
I'm scared, and I don't have any upper arm strength.
We are here on the Sunday after Culture Shock to do the ropes course. My camera is.
How do you do it?
I have your
Is this my
camera.
camera. Oh, I've got camera 1, camera 2. Camera 2, hi, I'm here for the ropes course. What are you here for?
Your cap isn't open.
Yeah, how the fuck do you?
Trisha, how are you feeling?
I've been better.
Camera 1 got it. Camera 1 got this coverage.
Well, I'm gonna cry today. Ooh, look at that net. I'm gonna get stuck in that.
Can we just talk about how far along Derek is? He's in the woods.
George of the jungle, strong as he can be.
Oh, the wind's blowing!
How'd it go, Trish?
Yeah, I did all of the courses.
All of them?
Yeah, Black Diamond was like, I did one obstacle. One obstacle, and then asked politely if I could turn around.
This is Chris. He hates us. He hates us.
Go, Andy!
Love on the course.
Yes, Andy!
How's your vagina doing?
I'm okay.
Really? Because, like, mine isn't good. I think I got rope burn on a lip.
Miles, take your hands off. Whoa.
Oh.
Now run.
Okay, I'm gonna go on the zip line while carrying a camera. Mom, I love you.
It's terrifying, but once you jump, it's not terrifying anymore.
Okay.
It's one of those, you gotta force yourself. Yep.
Can you push me? Did you push me?
Yeah, push it.
No! I'm not on it, you bitch!
It's a family-oriented part.
Chris?
We're a family.
I just met you.
Not you.
We didn't say you were part of the family, Chris.
We're a family.
Great, how are you? Things are good. Derek! Hey! Just Trish here for moral support.
Woo!
More than anything else.
That's really all I do on Purchase Night.
Welcome to Purchase Late Night. I'm Trisha Murphy, life coach.
I'm Trisha Murphy, and you can do this.
You don't need nothing. You don't need to do anything with your feet as long as you slam into this baby.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think.
Quinn, you're so good at your job.
Yeah.
Quinn is rescuing Anna. Here we go. So graceful. Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes. Like a chipmunk. He keeps falling. Mary Grace is really taking one for the team right now, though, because she doesn't want to stop mid-element and make Chris do his job. We're ready.
Oh, it's like I could go to sleep in here. This is chill. I could vlog from here. Not really.
It's like good for us to get out of our comfort zones, I think. This is like Project Adventure.
No, it's more like Project Ulcers.
Emma. Put it on.
Yeah, look at her go.
Look at her go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whenever I felt like I was in danger, I would scream Emma's name before I would scream for the staff's help.
I think that some people, when they do things that are scary, they're like, oh, I conquered my fear. Whereas I just feel the fear, remember it, I'm less likely to do it again.
Next year's host, everyone.
Hey, folks.
How do you feel, Quinn?
Just another day on the job.
Can I get one of those
Okay,
sweatshirts?
fuck you.
Yeah. I had fun.
How many did you do?
I did 3. I did all of them, and I did it the fastest time. I'm the best. Good night.
Purchase Late Night would love to thank Boundless Adventures for letting us come out here today. Thank you, Boundless Adventures! Woo! Thanks! I almost died. Hello, everybody! My name is Emma Grace Myers. Welcome to the Season 8 finale of Purchase Late Night! What a great turnout. Thank you guys so much for coming to the premiere. Thank you so much for coming tonight. The premiere and the finale have really had great audiences. Just checking, do you guys know that there were another 18 episodes like in between those two? Like, where you guys been? We've been doing this all year, but really, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it. I cannot, but yeah, give it up. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. I cannot believe that the end has finally come. I have done Purchase Late Night for all 4 years of my time at Purchase, and this is my 81st episode. And guys, it is a big one. We have food, we have drinks, we have music, we have a house band, and when the show finishes, I will have many tears. My time at Purchase Late Night has been so special, and I have so many incredible people to thank, like my amazing writers, Serafina and Philip, for trusting me with this role last year, and the continued support that I've received from my therapist. It's been a hard year, and we've gone through many boxes of tissues. It's been a really wild ride, but so, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time, let's get to the news. Russian President Vladimir Putin was sworn into his 4th term in office today. However, many believe that Putin rigged the election, as he has been accused of stuffing ballot boxes and banning his opponents from running. None of this comes as a huge surprise, though, as from the beginning, his campaign slogan has been, "I will be president forever." When news outlets tried to reach his opponents for comments, none of them were able to speak, as they had just been murdered. Since the election, over 1,000 Russians have been detained for their anti-Kremlin protests. They were heard chanting, "Putin is a thief," along with, "It's cold." This really leaves me wondering, do Russians say that they're going to move to another country following the president's election like the way Americans say they're going to move to Canada? Like a guy named Olaf is like, "Yo man, we have to get out of Russia. We can go to North Korea. I hear they have giant rocket to keep us warm at night. Their leader is so round they just want to squeeze him." That was a little Dracula, right? This week, during the University of Florida's graduation ceremony, several dancing college grads were dragged off the stage for being, quote, inappropriately aggressive, which sounds awful, but it'll make a great sequel to Footloose. And, you know, props to the students for having the confidence to dance at graduation, because the only time I've ever been confident to a point of inappropriately aggressive was at my first middle school dance. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Yeah, drag me off too. I'm Kevin Bacon, bitch. Last night, the Washington Post published a profile of First Lady Melania Trump detailing her daily routine and plans for the next 3 to 7 years. It talked about how she prefers to live a more private life and how she gets Barron ready for school in the morning, but failed to mention the escape tunnel that she's been digging with spoons hidden behind her New Kids on the Block poster. The report stated that Melania leads a largely separate life from her husband, living in different rooms and often traveling separately, which is lucky for her because if she gets too close, she could just be absorbed by his gelatinous mass. Can you imagine those two in couples therapy? Like Melania tearfully airing her grievances and Trump speaks softly to his McDonald's. Speaking of McDonald's, as of today, federal rules will require chain restaurants, grocery stores, and convenience stores to post calorie counts for all standard items on their menus, as if you needed a better indication that the Ruby Tuesday Mondo Cheese Explosion Lard Burger could kill you just by looking at it. In the wake of these new requirements, many chain restaurants are leaning into the change. For example, the TGI Fridays acronym now stands for Thank God I'm Fat. And Applebee's has updated its slogan from eating good in the neighborhood to everyone in the neighborhood has diabetes. Meanwhile, Pizza Hut's slogan has remained the same at you're gonna die. Lastly, I just want to say how much I am going to miss Purchase Late Night. Every week was so exciting, walking into the writers' meeting and seeing what color Quinn dyed his hair this week. And of course, I'll miss my writing staff and their continued creativity and coming up with new poop-related sketches every week. And then there's the Alumni Community Center where our episodes were taped for the past semester. This was a really special place for me and my friends to get together and steal toilet paper. And finally, I'll miss the long hours and hours of editing the Purchase Late Night episodes, only to get 4 views online from my mom and Dean Bell. Shout out to you, Dean. You may or may not be watching right now. We have an amazing show for you guys tonight. Next year's PLN head honchos will be coming on to talk about where the show is going. Oona O'Brien is here to do some stand-up. And we will hear tunes from Pandafan's Delaney Hefner and Choral Pleasure. Thank you all so much for coming out. We'll be right welcome back. You might be familiar with the Purchase Late Night Book Club, a segment where we like to recommend the newest and chillest books. Well, me and Mary Grace here are playwriting and screenwriting majors, and before we graduate, we wanted to share some of our favorite plays with you guys. So please enjoy PLM Book Club Stage Play Edition. Our first new play is a personal favorite of mine. Bold, ambitious, and worldly, this play really captures my imagination and the imaginations of up to 6 more of my friends or family. This week's first play is A Streetcar Named Jeep Grand Cherokee. A sleek experience with a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds and a remarkably shitty gas mileage. You won't be putting this 0% APR baby in a corner.
Ooh, who plays Blanche in this one?
Oh, no one. It's literally like a 90-minute ad for the Jeep Grand Cherokee.
And why is this your favorite play?
Well, you know, when you're getting that good Jeep money, you start to get to liking the Jeeps.
Oh, I see.
Sponsored by Jeep!
Anyway, my favorite play is a storied past of history, or should I say, hamstory.
Excuse me?
Well, we all know Lin-Manuel, and Manuel's latest epic has the world turning and my stomach churning. Of course, I can only be talking about Hamilton. Tons of ham.
All right, what's this about, Mary Grace?
Tons of ham, Emma. Are you not listening?
Sorry.
The playbill is literally coupon upon coupon for ham. It's like a Christmas feast, and I'm a Christmas beast for those juicy hams.
How did this ever get put on?
I think it was produced by Boar's Head.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. Can I move on to mine?
I mean, if I ever stop salivating over these juicy pork bodies, maybe. Yeah, sorry, you can move on.
Yep, that was gross. My next play is a great one, The Wiz.
Oh my god, I love The Wiz.
Oh, watch out, MG. It is not The Wiz that you are expecting.
What whiz was I expecting?
Well, this version of The Wiz is really just a guy peeing on stage for 90 minutes. But don't worry, he ate plenty of asparagus beforehand.
Well, I wasn't worried before, but now I am.
There are 2 intermissions, and ponchos will not be provided for seats in the splash zone.
And what seats are those?
All of them.
Yeah. Well, as long as they have slices of ham at concessions, your girl is set.
Okay, again with the ham.
You love a pea play.
I have my needs.
Anyway, fine. Okay, our final play is a tale that hits a little close to home.
Okay.
It's called Waiting for Merlot.
Godot, you mean, right?
No, this is the story of a small town girl who's just waiting for her Merlot at a bar.
What's the conflict there?
All right, so this girl orders a glass of wine at a bar, and then the bartender's shift ends, and a new guy comes in, and like she doesn't know if she should ask the new bartender, or he already knows, and it's already coming to her, and like she doesn't want to be that bitch, you know?
Wow.
I was on the edge of my seat the entire time.
It is intense. It sounds intense. Well, I thought that you were on the edge of your seat because you're just so bad at sitting on things.
Emma, my uneven glutes are none of your business.
All right, we'll tell it to the judge, Mary Grace. Well, thank you all for joining us for the special finale edition of PLN Book Club. It has been a pleasure sharing this contemporary literature with all of you this year.
Until next time.
Which there won't be!
We'll be right back. All right, we're back.
Guest on May 31st at Wayward Social. Everybody please welcome Delaney from Pandafan.
I feel so suffocated in a room with no way out, and I don't think the grass is greener, yet I'm still so full
because it's my last episode and I'm a senior, I wanted to take some time.
I have amazing news. I ran all the way here.
From where?
The back of the room. It's not important.
Well, I'm actually kind of in the middle of something right now, so maybe we can talk like after the show?
No, that's nice, but I can't wait. Emma, I got into college.
Oh, you got into grad school? I didn't even know that you applied.
No, dummy, I got into Purchase. Again.
You're graduating.
Yeah, and now I'm going to be a freshman. I'm going to come back in the fall, and I'm really excited.
I'm sorry, you're staying here?
Not only am I staying, I'm starting over again. I'm so excited.
I'm sorry, what are you going to do? What are you majoring in?
Emma, I'm only a freshman. Get off my back. I don't have it all figured out yet.
I'm sorry, this seems like a pretty extreme stalling method. You're going to be a 24-year-old freshman?
Oh, excuse me, Emma, but there is no age limit on higher education. Can't wait to decorate my dorm room.
Does that say love with no limits?
Yeah, in case I forget.
Marcus, where did you get all this stuff?
I bought it on the mall. Only $35 a piece, a total steal, right? I'm only buying vinyl now, too.
Do you even have a record player?
No, I just like the way they feel.
Okay, yeah. So this is weird. We should really have a talk about this. Do your parents even know?
You're right. I should post on the open forum and let people know what like my hobbies are and like what my Insta is.
What I said.
Also, like, what time do people go to the Stude? I don't want to seem like a thirsty freshman.
What are you talking about? You go here!
Can you fuck your RA? I'm totally gonna fuck my RA. I don't even care.
Marcus, you can't redo college. That's crazy.
As a psychology major prospect, I don't think you can just diagnose me like that. Do you even know what the DSM-5 is?
Okay, I have to finish the show now, okay?
Well, like, do you think you can buy me alcohol later? Like, I can throw you gas money, like, or maybe I can take a Zagster to CTs.
You are over 21.
You're right. So, like, I'm just gonna be, like, on Yik Yak and, like, checking that out for a little while.
Does that even exist anymore?
You're such a senior.
You are a senior!
You know, like, I just want to know, like, what is the loop? And, like, where is alumni? Like, I just matched with some guy on Tinder.
Oh my God, Mary Grace, you are leaving Purchase whether you want to or not.
Never gonna leave. College forever, baby!
You are delusional. We're not doing that.
So, like, I'm gonna stop by health services and pick up some female condoms. Do you want me to grab you some? They're totally free. Like, how cool is that?
Go home.
Go Panthers!
Oh my God.
Oh my God, wait. Did you know that, like, there's a frat here?
Enough of you. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. My wonderful guests tonight are 3 of the writers on my staff who are taking over the show next year. Everybody please welcome Sara, Gunn, Miles, Slade, and Quinn Reynolds. Hey guys.
Hi.
Are you gonna murder me?
Did you notice our blue?
I did.
We didn't plan it.
I don't believe you. So guys, just to give everybody a quick little rundown of who you are, why don't you tell me your name and your major and what year you are.
I'm Sara. I'm playwriting, screenwriting, and I'm a junior.
I'm Miles. I'm going to be playwriting, screenwriting, and I am a sophomore.
I'm Quinn Reynolds. I'm a playwriting, screenwriting major, and I'm a junior, I think. Haven't checked the thingy, the degree progress report. DPR.
Checked it right before coming here.
Really?
Had to be sure for the interview. Yeah. So guys, you are taking over the show next year, whence I depart. So tell me what you're planning on having your roles be when come next year is what I'm trying to say.
I'll do it. All right, so the idea was that me and Sara are hosts, although not to the same effect you are, because you're like a real person and you're like, hi, I'm Emma, but we're hosts who are also not sure that we're in a show. And Quinn is a showrunner who's kind of above and around the show, who can guide us through the process. Does that sound correct?
About me. Makes me feel real good. I think you sound right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're more like host characters rather than like a person who's being a host.
Right. So cool. Great. Well, we're super excited to see it. So, tell us a little bit about how long you guys have been involved in PLN and like how you ended up on this couch today.
Oof, I should probably go first on
Other
that
than
one.
because of me.
So I started when I was a little freshman. I sent a lot of emails. It was starting off. I think Serafina came into like what's that one called? The freshman seminar.
Yes.
Yeah, where we just like drew pictures and talked about microaggressions. And that was like the most important part that I learned. Yeah, and then I just like bombarded you guys with emails and sketches that you didn't like. And I think one of them was really Monty Python-esque, and then like just by like showing up over and over again, I got into the show.
It's all about being aggressive.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you, Sarah? You keep looking
Oh,
at me.
okay, I'll go. I started writing in the fall semester, and I knew Quinn, and he was like, "Everyone's leaving, you should write for this," and I was like, okay. And then I submitted a thing, and now I'm doing this. So.
Which was,
That was
correct me if I'm wrong, was it the first?
It was the anxiety sketch.
Oh, the anxiety sketch.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll post a link to that in the description because I know that the book club, the very first book club, which we had another installation of tonight, so it's been going quite strong. Was also one of your first sketches, right?
Yeah, it was in the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I just kind of leached onto Sarah.
Yeah.
And we wrote a sketch together because I heard there needed to be writers, and I saw the finale last year, and I was so impressed that I was like, I want to be part of this. And so I couldn't do it alone.
Full circle. Here we are again, folks.
Yeah,
Same
so it's
room
kind
and
of crazy. You know, it's weird to think, just like having 1 year prior being in the audience, being like, that looks fun to be a part of. And I'm sitting in these
Now
very
you
chairs.
are aggressively a part of it.
Yeah.
You're in charge now.
It makes
Did
me
you forget?
angry.
So tell me what you guys are the most excited about in terms of kind of being promoted from like just like a staff writer to like a more executive position.
I think we're just like looking to do wackier stuff that we don't have to like ask anyone's permission about. Yeah, I'm just like, and Quinn is gonna do more like improv game. Like,
Yeah, I really want to get the audience involved, make it feel like, you know, anything could happen. It's live TV. And I want the audience to feel like it's a part of it, you know.
TV.
You show up, you never know. Yeah, we're
TV's a
TV.
loose term.
Huge quotation marks there.
Channel 70, we're looking into.
Well, that's really exciting. So, who do you have on your staff next year?
Oh,
Anybody?
nobody.
Oh, nobody. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we need writers desperately.
Looking at you guys.
We're looking at all of you are now writers. For
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, we're looking to hire like writers and like PR people, really anyone who wants to work for the show. Yeah, like just like you gotta.
Just email miles.slade@purchase.edu with any number of things. It's an open invitation, unrelated to PLN. But
Scroll down below, miles.slade, do you want to hang out, you know?
yeah, but please, we need people on the staff to do literally anything. I've heard so many rumors of people who are like, oh, I heard this person said to me they really want to do it.
Yeah.
But Sarah seems unapproachable.
Guys, it's my fault. It's just no, yeah, but if you or anyone you know is like, I like want to write comedy, but I'm not funny though. It's like, yes, you're funny enough for us. So please submit something.
And even if you're not funny enough for us, I am looking for like specifically to manage like more people doing like production, PR, that sort of thing. So if you want experience with that, it looks great on a resume.
It really does. It does look super.
Where are
good
you
on a
working?
resume. Where am I? Like,
Where are you interning right now?
Like, where am I interning right now?
Yeah.
Right now.
I don't love this part of the conversation. I am currently an intern at John Oliver. I was not planning on discussing it right now.
Is it illegal to discuss?
It's a big secret that I'm at John Oliver. I'm going to get fired tomorrow. I'm just kidding. So it does look really good on resumes. That's, I guess, your example. But I can attest to the show having like so many moving parts from the social media. Like it's not just like the writing and the producing of comedy. It's also all the PR and getting posters up and doing the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter and doing those headlines that we've been doing all year and just like kind of keeping it on people's radar, and then also like all of the production aspects of this. We took like 20 minutes just to figure out how to put these lights up today, and because we never do this. And so it's definitely I definitely encourage as many people as I've ever wanted to like work in television or do anything related to comedy to give this a shot because it's fun, right?
Yeah.
It's so fun.
It's so fun. I hadn't written a sketch before I was working for PLN.
Neither had
so
I.
it's like you don't need what experience are you gonna have? You know
This
what I mean?
is the place to get experience.
Yeah.
You don't need it beforehand. Well, I am extremely proud of you guys. I am so excited to see where the show goes next year. Everybody, please make sure that you continue to come out for PLN and continue to support this show. Tell me what number season you guys are going into.
9.
9. This is the longest standing comedy show on Purchase Purchases campus. This will be the 4th incarnation of Host. It was started by Mike Cronin 8 years ago, and then he did it for 4 years. Serafina Radalju, who's in the audience tonight. Serafina Radalju did it for 3 years. I did it for a year, and now you guys are going to take over, and I'm so excited to see what you do. You're all so talented, and I feel so lucky to have had you on the staff this year. They literally have brought sketches every single week. It's been insane because I sure as hell don't do that. But you guys are so talented. I can't wait to see where the show goes. Make sure that you watch PLN Season 9 after you watch this episode, of course. And good luck to you guys. I wish you all the best. I can't wait to see what happens. We will be right back, everybody. Episode of Purchase Late Night, and I just have a few things that I really want to say before I graduate. So, let's take a look. Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
Kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, we know.
You're right, Emma. It is your last episode of Purchase Late Night. So Mary Grace and I would like to take this final opportunity to interrupt you one last time.
All right. Guess I should have seen this coming.
That's right. You should have.
Yep. Okay. Why do you guys look so fancy?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Emma Grace Myers.
Huh?
Welcome to Match Game!
Did not realize they were in on it. You guys are just gonna host a game show in the middle of the show?
Oh, you bet.
Yeah, but don't worry, you're in it.
Oh, goody. Great. Yeah.
For those of you that haven't watched your daily dose of daytime television and come across the 1970 game show Match Game, or seen the recent remake with Alec Baldwin, Mary Grace and I will explain the rules.
Okay, so Trish and I will read a sentence with a blank in it.
Right.
For instance, I had a glass of blank before this.
And Emma will give us her answer.
Okay, Trish, did you have a glass of wine before this?
Not important. Anyway, the contestants, who will have also written down their answer, will read theirs aloud in hopes that it matches with Emma's.
Okay, and who are the contestants?
I'm glad you asked. Our contestants tonight are the crew that are taking over the show next year. So please welcome Quinn, Miles, and Sara.
Woo! Yeah. Good. Play again.
Very good.
Mary Grace,
Yes.
after you pass out everyone's cards, I'm going to give y'all some pens. Write down your answers.
Put them amongst yourselves.
There. Oh,
All right, is
okay.
everyone ready?
Just,
I only have 2.
There it is.
I have
You got
one.
it. You got it.
I,
Are you guys ready for the first question? Shh.
Ready?
Pay attention.
Or how many cards are we supposed to have?
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got
All
it.
right, all right.
All right, our first question is, one time her freshman year, Emma blanked at the Stewed. So go ahead and
Okay,
write down your
I feel like you're trying to insinuate something here, and I'm very much not enjoying it.
Hey, if you feel that way, that's on you, not us.
Yeah, let's see what you write down.
Fair enough. Okay, yep.
All right. So one time her freshman year, Emma did what? At the Stewed.
You're taking the longest now.
I'm sorry. Okay, wait. All right, I'm good.
You good?
Yep.
All right, why don't you show us what your answer is?
One time, my freshman year at the Stewed, I kissed a rando. Oh, yeah, that's the exact response that
All
I
right,
would
let's
expect
see
from
what our
that.
contestant said.
Sarah, would you like to go first?
I said Emma pooped at the Stewed.
Sure.
Emma dabbed at the Stewed.
Emma smoked a blunt at the studio.
Alright, so we got nothing this round. Alright.
Nothing this round. Better luck next time.
Alright, our next question comes from an audience suggestion.
Yeah.
That makes me more nervous. Okay.
This question was actually written down by last year's host,
Oh.
Serafina. And we
okay.
have, yeah. Are we still going to have a blank party? Fill it in as you will.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have a blank
What kind of
party.
party is she having, kids? Trying to match with Emma here.
What would she say? You're gonna be here next year.
You have to think like her.
Christ. This is awful.
Alright, are we ready?
Wait.
All right, Emma, lead us.
Are we still gonna have a surprise party?
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what that means. Alright.
I don't know what it
Sarah?
I said, are we still gonna have a no pants party?
Very specific.
Yeah.
Looking for a costume party.
Are we still gonna have a blunt party?
I see an overarching theme with you. Alright, let's try our last and final question of the evening.
Sure.
The one thing I wish I did at purchase was blank.
This is your final opportunity to try to match with Emma.
Just try. I mean, I don't
Doing
even
great
feel like
so
you
far,
tried.
guys.
No. Two different people.
Cheating. That's
Wait,
not
what
allowed.
was the question? I was
The
just
one
looking
thing
at my
the one thing I wish I did at purchase was
Oh, interesting.
Pressure's on.
It's not written on my face.
Sarah, oh my god.
Oh no! Okay.
All right. The one thing that I do wish that I had done at purchase was Bruno Mars for cover show. Yeah, it was obvious.
Alright, Sarah.
I can't read upside down, so I just said Emma wished that she could be popular.
That's a dig! Show is just been taken away from you, Sarah.
Right.
Quinn, what did you say?
Emma wished to go to a sport.
Emma wished to get above a 4.0 GPA.
I above a 4.
Shoot for the stars, Emma.
I guess I got it.
One would have hoped. There would have been a winner tonight. But,
So now I'm just, the purchase late night is over after today now. That's
it's
what
done.
we understand.
So play us out,
No
folks.
more, no more of this.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Our featured comic tonight for the finale is one of the founders of Stand Up Club here at Purchase College. Everybody, please welcome Oona O'Brien.
Give it up for your host, Emma, for putting on a great year. 2 great seasons. Thank you so much, Emma. So I'm a little under the weather tonight, as you can hear from my voice, but I'm really short, so I'm usually under most things. Where are my stoners, like, tonight? Are any of you guys stoned? I'm so stoned. No, I'm just kidding. But so yeah, speaking of weed, the strangest graffiti I've ever seen said, "I don't do drugs. I am drugs." Sorry, Mom. And I really related to that because I just want my dad to come back home. Stop writing graffiti outside my window, you stoner. That ganja though, right? No, just kidding. But I wonder if clouds ever get high, like, would they be like, "Oh, I'm up in the clouds. Wait, I am one. Wait, I'm high." Woo! But so I had a coworker, right? And she told me, she said, I have $10,000 hidden under my bed in a suitcase. And I go, well, it's not so hidden now that you told me where it is. And she goes, oh, well, my boyfriend just really likes to watch me like run my hands through it overnight. And I'm like, wow, I bet he does. And she goes, because what boyfriend wouldn't, right? And she goes, oh my God. She goes, but wait a second. Do you think it's safe? And I'm like, yeah, it's so safe. So I burned her house down. I'm a rich woman. She shouldn't have let the cat out of the bag. We should never do that. But speaking of cats, I'm really small, so obviously I'm one with cats and nature. And growing up, I had a really cute cat. She'd do whatever the hell cats do, you know, push me, tell me I suck, embarrass me in front of my friends, hit on my boyfriend. She keeps saying she doesn't know what I'm talking about, and I'm like, well, you're a cat, so you probably don't. But so I was so surprised by all this behavior because she was so cute. She was a little black cat with a little patch of white on her neck. She looked very holy. She looked like a priest. So you can imagine how surprised I was when I found out that she was not a priest. She was the Antichrist. But other than that, I was at an open mic, and kind of similar to this, and I was saying one of my little, what I like to call jokey jokes, and it goes, I wonder if a couple Swiffers could have solved the Dust Bowl. So I'm there and I say it. I go, I wonder if a couple Swiffers could have solved the Dust Bowl. And this woman in the front, she goes, ouch. Like I hurt her. I'm like, it's okay, it's over. So I say it again at another open mic. I go, I wonder if a couple Swiffers could have solved the Dust Bowl. And this guy in the back, he thinks about it for a second. And he goes, right. Thank you so much.
Our final musical guest tonight is the only a cappella group on the Purchase campus. Everybody please welcome Choral Pleasure!
Y'all be jocking, keep up. Put your pinky up to the girls. 24 karat magic in the air. Down so bad. Bow, break it, bow, bow. 24 karat, 24 karat magic. 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 Dum dum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Don't fight the feeling, invite the feeling, and push up, pinky, ring up to the
Baby, you got lucky, 'cause
you're rocking with the best. I'm greedy, so greedy. I ain't talking money, I'm just physically obsessed. I'm greedy, so greedy. 24 karat magic in the air. You know I'm doing so bad. Bow, bow, bow.
Well, everyone, that is our show. Thank you so much for coming out to the season 8 finale of Purchase Late Night. I gotta thank these awesome people standing around me right now. They have written such incredible comedy this year and made so many amazing things happen. I also gotta thank Serafina and Philip for giving me this position in the first place. It has been so stressful. I thought you guys were my friends. I've had the best time doing this. Purchase Late Night has been the best part of my time. Purchase Late Night is my favorite thing about this campus, and I hope that it continues to thrive with you guys in the future. Mary Grace and I are out of here. Bye. Not me, but some of these guys will see you next year, everybody. Have a great summer.